Hi and welcome to Star Citizen. This is the fixed aftermath of the release of 3.18, and we are still on patch 3.18.0 and CIG have worked their magic, fixed some problems that were caused by 1.3 million people trying to log in last weekend. Wrecked some databases. They've done a really fantastic job of getting it back and working. So far, not everything's back to the way it was or the way that we expect it to be, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I've just logged in, and there's a few users online. This is a really quiet server. I think it's an EU server. Let's have a check on that. So it is an EU shard ID 220. There are, according to the chat, 18 people online. So that's really good. While we're here, we'll turn on a call to arms. We'll see how long that takes to come up, because the missions have been somewhat problematic. You know, you accept a mission and then sort of 30 minutes later, I'm not joking, 30 minutes later it will pop up and say you've accepted it, but we'll keep an eye on that. It's not very quick today. Although the server stats, let's see, oh, there it is. So it's about, what, 25 seconds. The server stats are good. We'll close that down again for now. So we've got a massive, higher than I've ever seen it, server FPS, which is the server tick, of 1718. And the bandwidth in is sort of middle of the road-ish. Well, no, it's slightly higher than middle of the road. Bandwidth out is nominal. And yeah, everything else seems pretty cool. Yep, we got 50. Well, we don't expect a drop in FPS right now because we're still in the habitat, but we're gonna get up. We'll get out of our habitat and see what's what. We had a really interesting day yesterday. I'm going to turn this off. Hang on, wrong button. That's yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. It's sort of 4 AM in the morning, and people are gonna. Where are we? Where are we? That is the question. Where are we? Let's find out. I hope we're at Crew L1, because that's where I logged out last night, but yes, Ambitious Dream Station. What a wonderful station this is. Now then, we know where we are. We just need to find out where our brain is so we can make our way around. Now, have I still got all my faculties? Is that my guy? Is that my... That's my guy. Look at him. Absolutely beautiful guy. Yeah, of course it is, because I created him, that's why. We got no weapons. Oh, we've got some suppressors. Okay, so we're gonna go and see if our ship is available. We parked it last night with the intention of retrieving it when we logged in today.
Welcome to the
We'll
ASOP
have a look
vehicle
at
retrieval
that. Just
system.
turn off chat for a moment. And there it is. We've got our Constellation Andromeda, which is the ship we were using last night. Did actually find out,
Stand by.
if you've had problems retrieving your ship previously, and most people have, after the fix, oh, excuse me, one moment. Oh, sorry, sneezing fit. I'm not feeling that cracky. I've got a bit of a sore throat and a tight chest, and I think I'm coming down with other people's germs. However, if you've had problems, and people have
Your vehicle
had
has
problems,
been delivered to the following location.
basically, go to another station, claim your ship, and retrieve it from there. You know, not from the station that you had problems with before. I visited 3 stations last night. I visited Orison, Olisar, and Crew L1, and I was only able to claim it at Crew L1. That's the by and by.
Please visit us again.
And that
Goodbye.
means we're not going to worry about it. So it's at Hangar 6. Hangar 6, right. Hangar 6, and what we're going to do is take these suppressors with us. Now, I've got one on my FS9. I've got one on my FS9, and I need an elevator to go to Hangar 6. I don't think there's anything more I need from this station, although I could do with a helmet actually. I could do with a always keep a spare set of armour at this station if I can. And I had a mishap the other day with my helmet going missing. In fact, I had a couple of mishaps with 2 different sets of armour with the helmet going missing. So, excuse me. Let's get into our ship. We need to go, actually, to Port Olisar because we forgot. Oh, no, don't need to go to Port Olisar. Or do I? I think I do. I need to go to Olisar, then I need to go to Orison. Went to Orison yesterday. There's some wacko with a sniper rifle pointing at the shuttle as people arrive. And I really wanted to do him in. I really wanted to sort of take away that threat. And I thought to myself, it's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. You know, if he wants to be there looting everything. And this was an American server as well. So, you know, Americans teaching the rest of the world about gun law. Hey up. Oh, sorry, that's the Yorkshire saying. Hey up. What's this? Most people would say hello, because you know the word hello isn't a greeting. It was originally a word of surprise, right? So when something unexpected happened, you said hello, as if I don't believe this. What's going on? Okay, so we're going to turn our power on. We're going to lift off a bit because we've got full shields. Up with the undercarriage. Don't hit the guns like we did the other day, just to test if we'll get a crime stat, because we're not going to get a crime stat. Now, whose is this Avenger Titan? And is the door, is the ramp open on the Titan? That's the question. So we've got a Connie, a rather beat up looking Connie at that. Oh, Jesus. We've got a Titan with no ramp open. What a... sorry, not a Titan, an Avenger. The Titan is the... oh, that's because it's being flown. Right. The Avenger is the model, and the Titan is the version. Because you get like the Warlock and Stalker as well. I used to have a Stalker, and if my good friend from Germany is watching this, I no longer have the Stalker because it got upgraded, mate, to what I'm flying now. So we'll go to Crusader, we'll set the routes, and hang on. Verdonna. Yeah. Right, so where's our marker for Crusader? Yeah, what we need to go to Olisar for, what we forgot, is the S38. Because you know how we love our S38. It's the backup. Right, I know what I'm doing. Right. Olisar, here we come. Excuse me, with 18 people. With 18 people on the old, what people call it a shard. I call it a server. You know. Oh God, come on. Comrie. No, we don't want Comrie, excuse me. Oof. Right, I want this thing to spin up. What I need to do is get on service speakers, right? Make enough money to upgrade my ship. And there's the Comrie again. Well, we're going around in circles. And what I need is actually, let's turn the right. So no, we're not playing this daft game again. We're going to find there it is. Right, we're going to find Orison, and then we're going to turn round and go to Port Olisar because it's just easier. Unless I've got a no, I haven't. I knew I shouldn't have done that. It never works. If you look at, you get an orbital marker 1 or 6. Oh no, sorry, is it 4 or? Oh God, I can't remember. This is easier. Trust me. So we're going to fly to Orison, turn round, and then fly to Olisar. I always get Olisar and Orison mixed up because you know, both begin with O, and they both got letters in them. Well, of course, they've got letters in them. They're place names. It won't be a place name if it had a number in it, would it? Like Area 18, or would it be the Area 17 or Area 15 or whatever it is? There's something weird going on at Arcop, I'm telling you. Right, we know what we're doing, sort of. Okay, so we're coming up on Orison. We're not going to Orison, we're just using it because we don't want to be dancing around the orbital markers. Yeah, I don't like those orbital markers. You're forever looking for them. You can't select them in your navigation. That doesn't work anyway. At the best of times. So we point it in the sky, turn our that's too much. So we'll just get some height, and we are over 90,000 now, so it should be somewhere in the sky. Somewhere in the sky is all I saw. Jesus, I shouldn't try singing this early in the morning. I'll wake the neighbours up. We're calling the police. There's somebody being murdered next door. How do you know? Oh, the noise he's making. It's screaming the house down. And the cops arrive and I said, no, I was trying to sing. And I say, sing? You can't call that singing. I'll be like, yeah, alright. So, we're at Olisar. There's 18 people on the server. Full power to shields. Why? This is Olisar, come on. Okay, so we're coming in. We are gonna drop our landing gear. And look at all this. Look at all these ships. This is the remnants of what happened yesterday. Basically, yesterday you couldn't, the past 2 days in fact, you couldn't claim your ship. And if you could, it either destroyed it.
Thank you, and please visit again.
No, come on, Roger. Oh, Jesus, man. It either destroyed it or spawned like 30 minutes after you tried to claim it. So people didn't wait around for that length of time. They went off and did something else. Then the ship spawned. And this is the result. Right, so you've seen there's ships all over the place. There's an arrow there. We're just going to come in and auto land. And I don't care who says auto landing is for noobs. It is for noobs, and I use it. Why do you think I use it? Because I am that noob. Ugh. I was talking to an Aussie mate of mine yesterday, and he says, you know you can take on hammerheads in an Andromeda. I said, I can. He said, well, I can. I said, yeah, that's because you're a good pilot. I'm shit. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at the old fuel situation. Did you know, and I'm going to say this every time, did you know that Crusader and Hurston charge you 1 extra credit more than advertised? Like, it's charged me 120, it said 122 there, it's charged me 123. Do you know how much money they're making out of that? Just off charging you 1 extra credit. Right, so we're going to get out of the seat. I said, we're going to get out of the seat. It looks like we're not going to get out of the seat. Okay, let's exit seat. Exit seat. It's not going to let us get out of the seat, is it? Oh, man. Right. I'm not even going to bother. Exit to main menu. There's nothing in the ship. I don't think. Maybe some drinks or something. So if we should be able to. What we'll do, we should log back in when it comes up. We should log back in at Port Olisar, and I'll be able to join the same server again because Zeph's online. So I'll be able to join Zeph, and it'll be okay. So it now says, it said 16 out of 100 when I joined it. It says 95 out of 100 now. So I'm not surprised if that many people have joined that server that we're suffering problems like this, because it usually comes with lag and latency and, you know, the stress and strain of resources on the server. But we're not going to complain about it. We're not even going to worry about it because these things need work, and CIG need to do a lot of testing and find the right balance for the settings, for the server settings, and how many people can be allowed on a server. It seems to be around 100. I've seen the numbers go up and down. But yeah, I was on a server yesterday. There was 18 people on it, I think. There was 11 when I joined, and I think 18 when I left. But it was laggy and horrible. it was absolutely not well, wasn't that server? So I tried changing it to an EU server that friends were using. Couldn't get on. I just couldn't get on that server for love nor money. So let us get up from here. Now this is Port Olisar. Oh, hey, mate. I'm gonna get some glasses like yours. I am gonna have some glasses like yours before the day is out. Are you listening to me? Oh, that's weird. I don't like it when they do that. Right, so let us just check. Is this the same server? Is it? If Zeph's on here, then it's the same server. And it's not, is it? Or is it? And it is, because Zeph's on here. So we can definitely check. Was it 320? I don't think it was 320, was it? No, I don't think it was 320. I think it was 220 that we were on. Anyway, never mind. We'll put up with this and see how it goes. But what we do need to do is hang on, where's the admin office? Right, it's there. So we do need to come through here. We need to be through here. We start at the top and we work our way down. Really? Right, so hang on, turn the chat off. Let me just check. Right, no, I'm not getting any. Shouldn't expect I'd be getting any messages on Discord at this time in the morning. There's only the crazies open. There's only the crazies up at this time. Right, so I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna buy this, and we're gonna go for 2 of these. Yeah, we are gonna go for 2 of these, and we are going to test that it is working as expected. Now it may take some time. It may take some time for this to work. We let it time out basically. That's what we do. And I think this is a different server that we joined. I can't be sure. I'll have a look at the video, but I can't see. It's sort of, what was it, 18 or 16 people, and now it's 95. I can't see that amount of people joining at this time in the morning to the EU server, unless all the USA servers are full. I mean, the Aussie servers, they're great. They're the best servers going. If you're ever having trouble getting connected to any Star Citizen server, join the Aussie servers. They'll let you straight in, and they run the best as well. Well, depending on your internet connection, of course, but I always find that you get better gameplay, less lag on the Aussie servers than anywhere else. But let's face it, these days, these past few days, 5 days, any server will be best. Now this is going to take some time. Jeez, it's going to take some time. In fact, who is online in our friends? I know Bush is online, but might not be the best idea to join an Aussie server at this time because half of Australia will be online. It's probably the same amount of people that tried logging in last weekend, to be honest. 1.3 million, man. Yeah. Right. Come on. If this don't work, if it times out, then I'll try and quick buy. But just take a few minutes. Oh, and I'm thirsty. Look at that. I'm getting thirsty again. Need to sort that out. Ah, it's done it. I didn't expect that. Right. So, I just want to check one thing, right? And that is my sustenance. Nothing. Right, so we've got these two, and I'm going to put those in there. Can I put them in my... Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, that's cool. And I'll put one in my armor, one in my doofer. You know what I'm talking about, doofer. You know what a doofer is. It's anything that you can't think of when you need to say it. Right, cruise. So, we go for cruise. And we're going to go for... This isn't the test server, so, you know, this is persistent server, so we go some on this. 50 bottles, right? I don't know, there's a rumour that CIG are going to wipe the database when 3.18.1 comes out. However, I don't know if they will. If it were me, geez, I'd have wiped it now. I'd have made everybody start from scratch again. Now, there's going to be a few people complaining about that because obviously they've made progression or money or items or whatever. I wouldn't care about
that. Nice choice.
Thank you. Thank you. I like cruise, you know, it's a good... right, so now what I need to know is, do they sell laser pointers? They bloody well do. Right, so... We're going to buy some laser pointers. We're going to get about... Should we get 5 of them? Okay, we'll get 5 of these. We'll get 5 laser pointers. Why? Because we're posers. We like laser pointers. What good do they do? Nothing. They just look good. So you're a poser. Well, I didn't say that. I mean, come on. Nobody uses laser pointers because they want accuracy. They don't shine far enough. And that's what CIG need to change. They need to make it so that at 100 meters or 80 meters or 60 meters, when you look through your holographic scope or not, you should be able to see a little red dot if you've got your laser pointer on, knowing exactly where your gun's firing. Or else there's no point in having a laser pointer. That's the whole point. You know, you need to know where your laser pointer's, where your bullet's going to hit. You could shoot them through the middle, through the eyes, between the eyes at 50, 60 meters if you had a working laser pointer. A laser dot, whatever what do they call it? I don't know. You know, you see it on the old movies, don't you? Yeah. Well, thank you. Right. So, we can, I bet, can we get... No, it's a suppressor 3, so we can't get suppressor 2s here. We can only get suppressor 3s. However, we are going to need some ammo. So, it's... No. We're not buying ammo from here. No. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to buy ammo from Orison. Why? Because it's half the price. You know your prices are double of those down at Orison.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.
I want to check on that. That is something I haven't checked on. Right, so off with the helmet. get the laser pointers, sort that out, and we're gonna carry that. Now, wait a minute. What my friend Zeph yesterday showed me this. Get out of this. If we bring up the display info 3, right, and then we go into our inventory, you see at the top right there, pending moves, delay, 0. So when you right click on an item, no, not just for right click, but when you move an item, it's going to tell you how long it's going to take to carry out that action. So we're going to carry a bottle of cruise, right? And you'll see it wouldn't do it. It wouldn't put it in our hand. So why not? Now it's working, right? So no, it's not. No, it's not. That's terrible. That is really bad, because it means we can't carry a bottle. I'm going to try dropping one. Right, so now that's giving me a count up. And the maximum it's ever taken for an item to be transferred is 60 seconds. And the average, the last one was 0.72 seconds. And the average is 5 seconds. So we're moving one item. So far it's taken 30 seconds and it's still not moved. And we're going to have to wait for this. You know, I was advised not to spam this and not to try and get it to work by piling loads more onto it. There's the bottle. So that was 44 seconds for that bottle to appear. So can I drink this now? Yes,
Hey,
I can.
back again, I see. Welcome.
So when you can't drag it into your hand, you can't right click and carry, you stick it on the floor, pick it up from the floor. Have you got a bin in here, darling? Excuse me, Bobhead. And that's not an insult, that's her hairstyle's a bob. So that's what her hairstyle's called, a bob. I'm calling it a bobhead. Excuse me, have you got a bin? Hello? Okay. And everybody in America saying, what's a bin? Well, a bin is a garbage can. Well, why don't you call it a garbage can then? Because we're English. We don't have garbage. You know. Do you know, I'm finding it really hard to... There should be waste disposal places all around here. And everybody's on the politically correct. I'm a good little citizen. I throw my rubbish away. I don't really care. I don't care where people throw the rubbish. Oh, Dumpers Depot. Right, well, we'll find a bin round here. In Dumpers Depot, because it's Dumpers Depot. Innit? Innit? Now then, have they fixed the ore sales? Let's have a see. Let's have a look-see. Nope. Give it a minute. Select a location. Before... let me turn that goddamn thing off. It would be cool if you could have inventory info. If they could make that a console command. And not have that just coming up with... display info, but just have the inventory info on the screen, because then you wouldn't have so much info on the screen. Let me just change that to a 1. Okay, and then select location. I still can't select a location, so let's come out of that. Let's just back away from that. Where's there a bin? Where's there a rubbish bin? What are you doing up there? That's dodgy as. See, there's no rubbish bin here. There is a rubbish bin here that you can't use. Why can't you use it? I'm going to show you. Is that a... No, that's not a free drink. God, I'm a Yorkshireman, aren't I? I'm looking around. Look, watch this. Right, so place. place that, and you can't put it in the bin. So we'll put it on top. There we go. There we go. We could probably quick buy this. We'll have 3 of these. Hello, my good sir. Do you know that's the same guy that works in the firearms shop in Cruel 1 and here L5 and a few other places? Look, mate, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No. Oh, what? Why can't I drop this? Why can't I drop this bottle? Can now. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm going to buy another bottle. Oh, man. Okay. Again, we drop the bottle on. Why do we do this? Do you know, you should get fined for littering. Wouldn't that be mint? Yes, if CIG introduced a litter fine. So if you dropped a bottle on the floor in an armistice zone, you get a fine of, say, I don't know, 50 credits or 45 credits or some weird number. That would be great. That would stop people. That would stop people dropping litter on the floor, wouldn't it? So put our helmet on again. And I think what we're going to do now is turn this display info off, because it just interferes when we don't need it. Here's the admin office. Thank you, my good man. Have a good day. Ciao. Ciao, va bene. So, we're gonna
Welcome.
hopefully
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
claim our ship now. Shit. So it's unknown Port Olisar. Right? Unknown Port Olisar. Even though we fucking landed in it. Oh, Jesus. File a claim. Please work. Please work. The secret here, click it once and wait. Wait for the system to kick you out. I hope this works. Worked yesterday. Oh God, I'm gonna hit imposing on Zeph at 4:30 AM to come and pick me up. Jesus, that's bad. But nothing in our ship. But this is the problem people are having with the ships. They spam like hell. And I mean, I was doing this yesterday when nothing was working right. So it's, your claim cannot be processed. Please try again later. Okay, right? So when it comes up, you come out of that, you back away from it, you give it a minute. Give it a minute or so, you go back in. Oh God. You know, it's annoying. The bugs and glitches are annoying, but you've got to live with them. There is no other choice apart from not taking part and playing. So there's no point in getting anxious or annoyed about it. We'll go back in now. We'll try that again.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Claim that again. Claim again. And if this doesn't work, we'll have to claim a ship from somewhere else fly to another station. I know. We'll have to fly to another station. Oh, God. Do you know what I'm thinking now? No, I'm going to leave the Pisces where it is until this gets fixed. Because I've got stuff on the Pisces. I have got stuff on the Pisces. I don't know how much, I've forgotten now, but it is probably all my armours. All my dust-up armours. Because I spent about 30 grand on equipment to get set up for where I need to be in order to carry out my game plan. And then it all went to shit. Okay, so we're gonna give it another minute. Another mate of mine was telling me last night that he comes on in the morning before work. He plays about an hour before he goes to work. And he's got to be really careful in what he does, because he can't take on a mission that takes more than the time he's got. So he's got to be very selective in what he chooses to do. And everybody knows who plays Star Citizen. You can't get anything done quickly. You know, you can waste hours doing things that you would expect to do in seconds in this game. It really is a time sink of unbelievable proportions. I mean, not all the time. You know, not everything takes absolute eons, more than it should do, but some things do. Right, I logged out in the ship. The ship was on the pad at Olisar, and now I've got to claim it. Location unknown, or status unknown, but it says it's at Olisar. Well, it can't be fucking far away, can it? Actually, let's check that. Let's just check.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, so it is, right, so now it's claiming, right? And we're going to wait the 12 minutes. But this is a problem. Don't store anything on your ship that's you don't want to lose. You know, I know the saying goes, don't fly what you can't afford to lose. Well, don't put in your ship what you can't afford to lose in case you need to claim it. You can innocently dock and then do whatever you need to do and come back to the ASOP, and then you'll find that your ship's not available, like I just have. And I'm glad I'm streaming it and I've got it on video. In fact, while I'm waiting, I'm going to check on the status of the stream, and the status of the stream is good. It is really good. So, right. You see what we've got? We've got the Titan, the Arrow, 2 Pisces, a Merlin, which we never use. I think that's strapped to the back of the Andromeda anyway. But anyway, we are soon going to get round to naming our ships. We've been thinking about that. You see, everything has a name because names hold power.
Please visit us again.
As Hitman would say, names are for friends, so you don't need one. Or you don't need mine, I think is the exact phrase that he says. But yeah, 12 minutes and hang on, no, it wasn't 12 minutes, was it? Let's have another look.
To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And we are on 10 minutes. And I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Yes, I have what you would describe as a digital timer on my computer desk. And you'll be wondering why. Well, anybody who uses systematic and methodical as me has a timer to work out how long things take in game. Now then, what are these guys doing? We've got an arrow, which I once had a guy attacking me in an arrow in my Andromeda, and he saw more missiles than the US Navy that day. Or shall we say the US Air Force. Jesus, I launched nearly all of them at him. And he was pretty good at dodging them, but he ran out of countermeasures and bugged out. Chicken. You never start a fight you can't finish. Never start a fight you can't finish. That's the, you know, that's what your mom and dad should have told you. And some parents teach the kids never to start fights. Well, I guess it depends where you grew up, whether that's applicable or not. I think them guys are just, well, I'm not even going to wonder what they're doing, but they're just having a bit of a frolic, you know, like when you let the dogs off the leash and the dogs kind of go mental for 3 minutes and run around like they're going to be dead in the next 5 minutes, but, or they're never going to run again, you know. I don't know. Do love, absolutely love the graphics in this game. In fact, I'm going to check my settings. So we're still on very high. Volumetric clouds are off. VSync we've got off. Fill grain we've got off. Motion blur we've got off. So that's cool. Key bindings, right. So emergency seat exit. I really want to assign see the left shift. Left shift and U is probably not the best key combination for that. We've got look behind. No, I don't need that. But what I'm most interested in is I've changed the on foot because I had all on foot. And it's helmet I'm looking for. Bad token. Don't know what the hell that is. The hell is that bad token? 1 to 5, bad token. When 1 to 5 is select sidearm, select primary, secondary, select gadget, and select melee. I'm looking for helmet. I want a helmet. There's a gap here somewhere with helmet in it. There it is. Toggle equip helmet and helmet. So toggle equip helmet, I'm guessing that should be toggle remove helmet. But one, he says toggle equip helmet and just helmet. They need to sort that out. You know, CIG need to toggle equip helmet. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm not going to hotkey that because I don't want to be accidentally pressing the button in a tight situation. You know, you accidentally press the button, it takes your helmet off. Then you're going to have to put it back on. If you're lagging at the same time, it could cause problems. Although it could be a key combination. It could be a key combination, like right control and H or something. In fact, let's try that. Toggle equip helmet. So Control and H. It's used for shields and countermeasures. Decrease burst size. So no, we don't want to use left control and H. What about left alt and H? Huh? Tap, tap, tap. Nah. No. What about... No. Cancel that. Toggle equip helmet. What about left control, right control and slash? So yeah, right control and slash. And that's forward slash. Because if I do this, if I right control and backslash, apparently backslash is OEM 102. I don't get that. God, clean this up, CIG. Come on. Right, so right control and slash, because them two keys you can use with one hand. If you just needed to do it, you could use right or left hand if you're ambidextrous. What's ambidextrous mean? It means you're proficient in using both hands together. So we've got about 3 minutes left on our ship recall. Right control and slash. So I'm going to try that. And I'm going to right control and slash. And it doesn't. So yes, it does. And it puts it in our local inventory. I wonder what it does. Right, okay, so it works, but it puts it in our local inventory. I wonder what it does outside. I'll have to test that sometime. Right control and slash, and
Come, visit Orison, the city in the clouds.
okay, so we've got about 2.5 minutes now left on our
Welcome
ship
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
retrieval. And we're just gonna wait until that that completes, and then we're gonna recall our ship, and we're gonna run out to it, pop down to Orison. Why? Because we've got shitloads of stuff down there that we need to pick up. We're not gonna land. We're just gonna pick the stuff up. We're gonna get near to the starport and use the inventory, pick all that stuff up. I hope. You know, I'm getting used to the way that things weren't working and are slowly coming back to work. And you just got to work with it, deal with it, work around it, find a solution. Nothing better when you go to a software developer and you say, look, I found a problem, but I found a way around it. You know, it's brilliant. It saves a lot of time. Because then if it can be reproduced, it's easier to solve. In most cases, not all, but in most cases. What time are we on? It is almost 4:50 a.m. So, right, we're gonna wait for this to. It's gonna be 38, and we want to be in the terminal when this ends, because we want to see what happens when the. Whoa, that was a bit shaky, wasn't it? We want to see what happens when that timer runs out. So we're just going to wait for that to happen. And and I'm fingers crossed here. Great. Retrieve that.
Vehicle selected.
Now, we're not expecting it to happen instantly when we retrieve the
Your
ship,
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
because dear old Claire, and I call the ASOP terminal Claire because it sounds like Claire Weaver off the Days Gone podcast. I mean, it sounds exactly like Claire Weaver off the Days Gone podcast. Even she says it sounds exactly like her. Anyway, if you've never seen the Days Gone podcast, I know it's a completely different game, but what a wonderful game Days Gone is. You know. Come on, where's my... What's my pad? I think it's there now.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And it is C10. Right, so every time you go out of Port Elisa, make sure you are wearing your helmet. Why? If you don't, you'll be waking up in the medical facility shortly afterwards. That's why. So we got C10. I think. Is it C10 or whatever? Here's our beautiful, beautiful Andromeda with the Stormbringer paint job. See, now you're out in space, so if you're not wearing a helmet and a jumpsuit, you're gonna die. And I am at the moment, I used to, oh come on, it's lagging a bit. At the moment, I am trying not to put anything on the ships because I don't know when I'm going to have to claim them back, like now. So anything on the ship when you claim it gets lost when you claim it. It's like a brand new ship that you get back that you've used for the first time. No shields, no power, no nothing. If you retrieve it from storage, your shields are up and your power's up. So we're just going to put full power to shields for now until our shields start to come up. And we're a bit vulnerable right now because if anybody took a pot shot at us, you'll see you can't fucking see the shields because of the brightness of Crusader. And I wish to God, honestly, who makes the decision on the colour scheming for this game. They're the shields coming up now, so you know you can't see your reticle because your reticle's white. You can see a bit of the shadow. I know Chris Roberts said at one of the conventions, "Oh, we need to make the drop shadow a little bit darker." No, you need to change the whole goddamn colour scheme, Chris. You know, see, it's like well, he was in the 80s and 90s. He was a computer games guru, a child prodigy. But some of the decisions that are made towards this game, and I don't think for a second they go to him at every stage and say, "Oh, Chris, what do you think the colour of this should be?" You know, somebody somewhere is making decisions that don't help at all. Right, so I'm just gonna slide away from there, and I did it on cruise control. Why did I do it on cruise control? That's dumb. So I'm just gonna turn the
Thank you, and please visit again.
quantum drive on. I'm gonna... I don't even know what that says. What's it say? 8,240 kilometers. Well, this is gonna be a long trip, isn't it? Right. Right, okay. I'm just going to wait for that to spool up and test this. And will I get... Yes, I will. Don't get many occasions where it comes up automatically when you let it spool out, but this time it has. Travelling to Warrison. Like I say, we're going to just go near the starport. or even near to any of the Providence or Cloudview platforms, so we can use our we can get our inventory up, and I hope to God it works. And this is the I'll turn that off. Now this is the starport, so if we just come sort of down here, we're going to put our cruise control on because we're lazy. And sometimes the Andromeda is a hell of a lot more sluggish than it normally is, and that could be any number of reasons other than game design. Yeah, so you just live with it. You just live with it. Like sometimes when you quantum travel to a mining outpost and you're trying to yaw the ship, it's so slow, it's like nothing's working, and I don't know why that is, but it'll all get worked. It'll all come out in the wash, I'm sure. What wash? Well, it's a proverbial wash. When people say it'll come out in the wash, it'll be all right once the washing's done, because then the washing's all clean and fresh and all that kind of thing. But anyway, we're coming in. I see now the yaw is terrible. I'm pressing the Q button to yaw the ship, and it's so slow, it's painful. But if I lower that down a bit, it's still as slow. And yeah. Right, so a few ships hanging around still. And I'm going to leave one of my Pisces at Orison, because I'm going to be taking it to the raid on Orison for looting. Right, so there's the ATC. Now if we come down just a little bit further, about 80. Well, no, that's okay. 84. So we'll just cancel the cruise control there and sort of level it off to about 0, and then we're stopped. We don't turn our engines off, we start falling through the atmosphere like that. Oh no, I meant to turn off so I could show you, but nah, bad idea anyway, because we might fall onto a structure and explode. Right, so then I'm going to bring up the inventory. What do I need? Oh shit, I've just bought a shitload of those. Right, no, anyway, I'm going to take them. Those are the 3 times holographic. And I'm also going to take that Gamma Plus 3 times holographic. Now, I prefer the PT3, but I just had that one just to test with. I've also got a laser. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll split these. And I'm going to put those in there. Oh, come on. Get over there, man. Jesus Christ. Fucking transfer. Thank you. Oh, God, look what I found yesterday. Year of the Ram envelope, right? A Ship Showdown 52 coin and, well, it's like a console. It's like a, I don't know what, it must be from some convention or something, but I found that. And then, what else did I find? No, clothing, that was it, clothing. A Falston jumpsuit. I mean, it would make you look like Elvis. Bright light city gonna set my soul. That's a ZZ Top version, actually. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to put that in there. We're going to put our multi-tool in there. We're going to strap that gun. No, I can't do it here. Let me put that gun back in there a minute. What else do I need from here? Weapons. I forgot that I'd got some suppressors here, but never mind. Now we collected all this from Morrison. Oh God, yes, we need 2 of those. Split those. We can actually. Do we need one of our guns? Do we need to leave one of our guns here? Yes. Now that's going to be a good sort of idea. So put one of our pistol. Oh, come on, fucking transfer. We'll put one of our guns there. Sort them out. So we've got our S38. Why have we got an S38? It's a ballistic pistol, right? It's a ballistic. It's not laser. It's not electron. It's ballistic, which means it uses lead bullets. Your laser uses like what would you call it? An energy beam. It's an energy beam of power. Whereas your electron is like an electrical charge. Well, that's power, but no, you know, like an electron. Oh God. If you don't know what a laser beam is and how it's produced and made, and you don't know the difference between that and an electron charge, then yeah, it's a different type of power. A laser beam won't fry electrical circuitry. An electron beam will fry electrical circuitry. What else have we got? We've got. Actually, where the hell are my grenades? I should have 6 of them. But anyway, 1, 2, 3. We've got 3. We've got 2 of those. We've got 3 FS9s. And we don't care because we're going to get more of them in Hurston anyway once we start to do the missions. Have I got... Oh yeah, hang on. I want that over here. Oh no, I don't. Wait, no. Put that back there. Split that. Split that. Put that back in there. Now, when we sort them, we should have... That one, I'll put them. I hate things that aren't in order. Where is it? Where is it? PT3 holographic. Is that a PT3 holographic? So 2 of those. Oh, there it is. Right. So we've got what? Because I just want to see the difference. I want to see the difference. I want to be using the sight that I like best for accuracy. Oh. Yeah, the lamp lighter sniper rifle. Now then, Saras or Saras, Sarrass, found you dead on the floor of Olisar when I was desperate and needing some armor, and I couldn't buy any armor, and I didn't have any way of getting any armor, and I was stuck on Olisar, and I found Saras dead on the floor of the ASOP terminal in full armor, full backpack, everything. In fact, this is the armor that I looted from Orison. That is the armor that I looted off Saras. And I don't know, have I looked in this backpack to see what's in it? Nothing. Okay. Okay, well, does that work yet? No. But that was the armor that I looted off Saras, the Aves core. It's not very good. Not that good, but it looks nice. And I think that's subscriber gear. However, he's lost that. There's the helmet for it, the Aves helmet. Oh God, have I got? Yes, I have. I've got a set of dust up here, so that's brill. So I must only have sort of 2 sets in the Pisces. I'm thinking that MacFlex. I want to get rid of that. I just bought that when I had the chance to buy a backpack and use that because there was no other option. Anyway, I think we've got all we need. We've got suppressors. We'll take them to Hurston, to Everest. And what have we got for... Have we got... Tacit suppressor 3? Yeah, we're fine. We spend most of our time in Hurston doing missions anyway, so that's no problem. But what I want to do is just bring that up again. That should be on there. So I've got 4 of those. That's great. I always like to have a good stock of bare telescopic times 4. But where is our... Didn't we transfer... Yeah, we did. Why aren't they stacked? What the hell's that? An arclight pistol. That's an energy pistol. We don't want that shit. In fact, there's another... Where's... Oh. What I find is, if you click the sort button and then try and stack stuff, it won't work. But if you leave it in the order that it shows it you in, i.e. this order, it works great. Oh, don't want that either. What is that? Size 2. So we'll take the electron pistol. Iron. Nah, wait a minute. Weapons. So that's it's a battery size 30, whereas the S38 is only 15. But the Arclight is not as powerful as the S38. Right, so I've got anything else we can... Yeah, we have got something else we can stack. We'll put those there. We've got only one... Why have we only got... Oh, it's... Right, no, we've got 5 of those. I'll split that. In fact, I'll split that into 3 each. And put that in there. And then stack these, because I want 2 spare of those. Probably means I won't have to Sawtooth combat knife. Why have I got... What the hell? Split that. Stack that with the 3. And then... Right, okay, I know what I'm doing. Why have I collected so many knives? Probably had something planned for that. But that's a balefire combat knife. And I don't know whether it's any good. Size 16 centimeters. It's the same as the Sawtooth. Sawtooth just looks better. Looks like something a masochist would use. Yeah. La 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 la. And I think that's it for now. We don't need anything more from there. Apart from, why have we got 4? Oh no, we've got... Oh god. We've got a lot more. We've got 4 FS9s. We had 6 of them. Lost 1, carrying another. Did a major looting job on Orison. Before anybody was there, we had like 2 or 3 hours to loot everything before anybody turned up. Because as soon as the problem hit on Saturday, on Sunday, I realised that not a lot of people could get online. But I got online, and the first thought I had, because I was in Orison, I thought there's not many people online, they've got problems all over the server, I better start looting stuff quick. Sunday morning, last Sunday morning, I went to Orison Solanke platform, looted everything, absolutely everything, up until about midday when the inventory stopped working, and then I couldn't loot anymore, I had nowhere to put it. So yeah, I got loads of stuff. That's why I've got how many med pens? Jeez, these should be stacked. To be honest, I've stacked all these once. They've become unstacked for some reason. Oh god, I thought I had more than this. I thought I had like over 100. Oh, what? Yeah, duh. I thought, no. Why is that there? Let me get rid of that. That's 0. Yeah, so I've got 127 med pens, and I had that much time to loot. I started looting all the rest of the stuff as well. I thought, hang on, I'll get a load of different types of pens just in case they're good. Because a mate of mine said, oh, you need the orange pens for relaxing your muscles when you're using a sniper rifle. And I'm thinking, I didn't know about that. Oh, gee, what the? You're having a laugh. Right, so this is a problem with what I was saying before. You get a timeout on your menu, right? I should have that up actually while I'm using this. So, so I can wait for it to finish before I overload the system and it goes back to what it was 30 seconds ago. However, I'm going to soldier on, and if it does it again, then I'll bring it up. Because you've only got so much. You see, right, now I'm going to bring it up. Displaying for 1. So, you do that, and it gives you a delay. Yeah, it doesn't do the last action. So, do 1, and it takes... The last took 1.8 seconds to fulfill, and that is... The last took 1.4 seconds. Yeah, it's not instant. And this one's taking forever. Now if I pile another one on, like that, there's 2 delays. Sorry, there's 2 moves, and the delay is still counting. So, if I do that, and this is what I was told not to do, I'm just doing this as an example, it will either work or not work. But this is how you can see I've got pending moves 3. I think when a friend of mine was taking me through this yesterday, I'd had like 8 moves and a ridiculous amount of seconds, and they said, oh my god, how have you managed that? And I said, I tried doing it about 8 times. They said, no, don't do that. It just makes things worse. Right, okay. So you see, it's done up to the greens, but it didn't do the last one. So now I'm gonna... Why hasn't it done that? That is oxypen, so why hasn't it done that? Oh god. Right, so if I put these in my backpack, is it this funny thing again? And then if I take them over there, now it's going to work. So that's true hull tractor beam, true hull tractor beam. So I'm just going to wait for that to finish. And it just takes a little bit of extra time. You think, I ain't got this amount of time to wait for shit to happen. Well, sorry, but that's the way it is. That is the way it's got to be. And if you want things to work reliably, you've got to give it that extra time. This could go on for an untold amount of seconds. You know, we're up to a minute now. And it might work and it might not. And I couldn't understand why I was putting stuff in my inventory and then 2 minutes later it was going back to what it was 2 minutes ago. So that's why I asked the question, and this is what was explained to me. Right, so we're gonna stack those. We'll put those in. And that's done it straight away. There's absolutely really no 1.5 seconds it took that. Absolutely no delay there whatsoever. But yeah, it's just a good example of how to get over the amount of time that it's taking to transfer stuff. One item might take half a second or 500 seconds, depending on what else is going on the server. Lots of factors contribute towards latency. You know, people in quantum travel, people blowing things up, especially ships, you know, that kind of thing, all adds to the latency of your client to the server and the peer-to-peer networking. But anyway, with that being said, let's move on. Let's turn this off. Anything else we need? Oh God, I've got FS9 ammo here. I'm going to leave all the ammo here. Oh no, we have to go down to Orison at some point to get ammo, don't we? Yes, now then. So we've got 12 clips there of FS9. We're carrying 6, I think. We are carrying 6. 16 clips of P4, 7 clips of Arrowhead. We haven't bought any of this. We looted it all. There's nothing for vehicles, nothing for... Oh, there is sustenance. Let's see. There's a Wamburger Deluxe. Oh my God. I'm going to keep that there for posterity. That's been there for that got put there on Sunday. And there's that stuff which, yeah, the Ship Showdown 52 coin. I'm guessing that was 2022 commemorative coin from the 2952 Ship Showdown. Embodies the spirit of the competition by featuring silhouette of a cutlass and a hornet facing off against a blue and orange background divided by a lightning bolt. Right, okay, well. And this stuff was chucked on the floor along with the Elvis jumpsuit. I thought I'd just pick it up. You know, why not? Why not? Unsuits, this is all unsuits from the... Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have 5 of those. Why have I got 5 of those? Huh? Thought I'd like 1 stone skin, because that's what I came in. I don't know where the other 4's come from. The Lamont, that's what Saris was wearing when I looted his body. So if you're watching this video, Saris, thank you, mate. You saved the day. Well, no, you didn't save the day. You just made it easier. Right, so yeah, clothing. Now all those Sarab glasses are for Tux when he comes online, except he's in prison because he killed the wrong person. And oh dear, oh excuse me, just stretching. That's another story for another time. But good on you, Tux. You have led the way. And you know, the small group of friends that I like playing Star Citizen with. He's the first to go. Oh no, actually, Bush is the one, the first one to go to prison. But yeah, it's extenuating circumstances, and that means he did it on purpose. 15 hours. 15 hours he got. Jeez. Bushy never just thinks in half measures. No. 15-hour sentence. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, we've got all that. We know where we're going. We're just going to take a break for 30 seconds. Be right back. And we're back. Oh my god, it is 5:20 a.m. and there was a couple of guys on a scooter, you know, one of these like Vespa scooters outside on the road, revving the engine very, very loudly, and you know, I could obviously hear it. I'm thinking, what the hell are they doing? And they were just revving the engine to its maximum and keeping it revved for a minute or so, or 2 minutes, and crazy people at 5:20 a.m. You know what them guys aren't doing, and you know what they are doing, right? Okay. So have I got? Yes. I didn't have access to the vehicle inventory yesterday, so that's a good thing. Right, so we're all sorted out. We know what we're doing. We can get back in the pilot seat and head over to Houston. Now then. This is going to be a decision. We're just going to point it to the sky. Let it ride up while I set the jump point, or should I say the quantum destination. To Hurston. There we go, that's set. I want to get to Hurston. I want to do the security assessment, but is it reliable? At this time in the morning I would like to think so. So what I'm going to do is try and pick a service beacon, if any exists. Any service beacon missions exist, and they do, and it's a 1 million. What? Right, so forget that then. Wait a minute. Clear that route. Go to Crew L1. Go set a. Right, so to Crew L1, we'll set a course to Crew L1. Are we over? Oh, yeah, we are. Put the quantum drive on and go to Crew L1. I want to see if that beacon is anywhere near Crew L1, because it matches the distance that Crew L1 is from Crusader. So we'll just go here. And see, basically, if that beacon is anywhere in the vicinity. If it is, we might take it, because we need all the beacons we can get. Plus, it's a low threat, and if we lose reputation by not being able to complete it, it's going to be a very small amount of reputation. So I'll go back into my and service beacons, and it is, yeah, we'll take that. It's only 33,000 away, so what we want to do is call to arms, get that
Anybody
up as well.
out there? I've got pirates all over me.
Okay.
I need assistance here.
Okay, so where's your marker, mate? Where's your marker? We'll take that. Okay, so we've got it, and there's his marker. Right, so, oh shit. Distance to quantum beacon. I'm gonna try this. We've got no fucking choice because they're all together. And we're gonna jump. And 27, 20, 18, 16, 15. Right, so we drop out now. Yeah, we're here. We are here.
My ship's completely offline.
And it's a
Can you cover
stalker.
me while I fix it?
So we're gonna own this bastard very quickly.
Down.
There he goes. Right.
I thought I was a goner.
Right. Good.
Thanks.
Good. Okay, mate. So have we got any more service beacons now that have popped up? As a result, we haven't. However, that doesn't matter because we failed more than we succeeded in the service beacons due to the lag and problems and God knows what else. But I'm glad to have done that just as a test because it means when I get to Hurston, there's a really good chance that I can take on the security assessment. So I want to get there sort of sharpish, meaning quickly. So we're going to go there now. It's a 30-kilometer trip from here. And go on, spool up. There we go. We are in quantum travel. Okay. Yeah, the one thing I don't want to do is fail the Hurston security assessment. I want to pass it, and there's a series of factors contributing to that. The worst one is that the elevator doesn't appear, so you can't get down into the bunker, and if that happens, you're knackered. You can't fulfill the mission. But it all depends, you know, it all depends on the lag, on the server. I did the Crusader one in the middle of a lag storm you wouldn't have believed. I got somewhat frustrated and I thought, fuck it. I thought I'll do it anyway, and if it fails, I don't care. And it didn't fail. I managed to get them all, got out of there, mission complete. I was well chuffed. A nice hot cup of coffee at this time in the morning, playing Star Citizen. Don't get much better than this. Oh, you're a sad bastard, you've got a sad life. I don't care. Shut up. Go preach to somebody that might benefit from your worldly experience and advice. Yeah. So there's quite a number of things that could go wrong with the missions, and I don't want it to go wrong because the security assessment is an important mission. You fall off that reputation ladder, you've got a hell of a job getting back on it. So I'm just wondering if it's worth doing it right now. Other factors, enemies might not appear. Somebody might be at the bunker. So another player might be at the bunker. Whatever. What I need to do is get on a server with very few people. Very few people. I'm talking like less than 20. And then you might have a chance at succeeding. Which is how I did it with Crusader. There was only about 8 people on the server or something, or 9 people. And those were the optimal conditions for success. Even in the middle of all the problems and issues that we've got, that mission was great. At least I can do bunkers in Crusader now. And of course, as I progress, I'll be looking to do bunkers in Microtech, and I've never ever done a bunker in Arcor. Don't even know if they exist, but I'm guessing they do. We'll find out. But yeah, it's all we're feeling our way into this because of all the problems that were created by 1.3 million people logging in last weekend. And I think CIG have done an amazing job at fixing it. You know, it's not totally there yet. It's not back to where it should be, but they're getting there, you know. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about the community's reaction to all the problems. Jesus. But yeah, they just need to look at their infrastructure and their authentication systems, you know, the accounts, how many people can log in, and if there's more than what the system can cope with, don't allow them to log in. Just give them an error, or give them a message saying too many users, please try again later. And people will still spam it, but at least if they get dropped, they won't be in a queue for the system clogging things up. It'd be like a firewall. You know, if you're not within the capacity of users, you get firewalled, blacklisted. No, not blacklisted, just dropped. It'd be on an accept or drop basis. So if somebody quits out of the game and is no longer connected, and a place becomes available, then the next person can log in. But it'll be a complete lottery, and people will be saying, but you know, I paid for this game and I can't play it. Well, so did 4.5 million other people. Yeah, but it's me and I want it because I want it, and I'm, you know, I should be given preferential treatment more than anybody else because it's me. Nah. Same at the supermarket. You just don't walk to the front of the queue and say, right, I'm jumping the queue because I ain't got time to wait in the queue. Or you go to the cinema and they say, sorry, we're full. And you say to the doorman, no, it's me. Let me in. I need to see this movie. I want to see this movie. You know, I prepaid my ticket to see this movie. Doorman will say, did you reserve a seat? No. Well, sorry, can't let you in then. And we're full anyway. You go to a car park that's full and you see somebody getting out of the car, you don't say, oi, get your car out of that car parking space because I want to park my car there. He'll just laugh at you, or she'll just laugh at you and say, take a hike. You know. Let's see if we can. We need an orbital beacon, and that is OM6. That is great. When it's finished cooling down, I can't wait to make enough money so I can upgrade the components on my ship. I'm going to get that cooldown down from 40 seconds to 18. How are you going to do that? Well, I probably won't stream it when I do it, put it that way. Because you're hacking? No. Because I've got a mate who knows all there is to know about ship components, and he shared his knowledge with me, and I know what I need. I know exactly what I need for this ship. Why don't you share it with us? Because knowledge is power. And if you know what I know, what I was taught, then yeah, you'll be as wise as me. Okay, so we're gonna jump to Everest. There's certain things. Oh, where's the goddamn space station? Oh, there it is, spawning now. There's certain things you can share, general information, but the real specialized stuff you keep to yourself. You know, you need the edge, and I don't mean U2, the guitarist from U2, not that edge. You need the upper hand. You need the advantage, and yeah, if you've got something special that you know is good, and it works for you, and it puts you in a position that's gives you more capabilities or a better a better advantage than others. Keep it to yourself, don't share it. Don't cheat to do that, or don't exploit the game to do that, but, you know, share it with the people you can trust. And I remember playing Elite Dangerous, and I was the first one to find out that the beam lasers could be used as pulse lasers with maximum power, devastating effects. And I did that in the alpha and beta. I did that for ages, and won a lot of battles. Won a hell of a lot of battles. And people accused me of cheating and hacking and all kinds of shit. But what I was doing, I was pulse firing a beam laser, and when you fire a beam laser, basically you get the maximum power you get from a beam laser at the start, and the longer you fire the laser, the weaker it gets. So I was just pulsing it. I was just pumping the oops, wrong button. I was just pumping the fire button, and it was giving maximum power in a burst. Did that for 3 weeks, a month, maybe longer, can't remember now. Shared it with all my friends who I could trust. One of my friends shared it with his know-all fucking brother, who's a twat, I might add, and he knows who I fucking mean. He went straight to the developers and said, this is what they're doing. Give me some brownie points. This is what they're doing. This is how they're using the beam lasers. Of course, the devs said, right, okay, so they found a way to use the beam lasers that weren't intended. We're going to stop them from doing it. And then, so that ended our sort of reign of power in combat, because there was a lot better pilots than me. And because I had superior firepower, I won. But then their skill was better than mine, so then they win. And then all the cheating started, where people found out that you could use cheat engine or whatever fucking shit software the kiddie scripts used, and then they were just cheating, giving themselves infinite shields and unbelievable power on weapons, and it just got shit. And on the backside of that, Frontier Developments denied all knowledge. Nobody's cheating with our software's secure. Oh yeah, right. About 8 months after the game was launched, they finally admitted, did Frontier, that there was a cheating problem and that they had to clamp down on it. But that was long after I'd quit. I'd quit playing Elite Dangerous. Right, so we're not gonna dock here. We're not gonna dock here because this place is well known for not having any. Once you land your ship, you can't get it back because it tells you that all hangar bays are full, and your ship can't be retrieved. So you've got to fly to another station and retrieve it from there. But we've already done that. But what we are going to do... Oh shit, we forgot to. Yeah, wait a minute. I want to find somewhere to fly that's a million miles away. A million kilometers away, that'll do. So that's 30, Mike L5. So we're just going to quantum to that and jump and drop out when we're in dead space. With no comms or anything else. Let's just give it a couple of million. Should do it. Right, comlink lost, so we can drop out now. Right, so we're in the middle of nowhere. We're going to turn that off because the noise drives us mental. We're going to get out of our pilot seat. I'm going to have a look at this S38 site. That's what I'm going to do. In fact, let me do that. And then, I'm gonna, if I put that on my side, oh god, no, give me some space here, jeez. Right, so we'll use the PT3 first, we'll put that on, we'll also put the suppressor on, and then, what we can do is draw our weapon. Now that's good. I like that. That is good. Yeah. But what we'll do is take that off, take that sight off, and put this on. I hope. I like that as well. Wait on a minute. So what's... Oh, and we can also put a laser sight on our pistol. That one again. Come on, just put it on. This is the lag again. It might even turn up back in our inventory if it doesn't show up on our gun. And you can see our vehicle inventory is it's taking forever again. Let me just bring that up. So we've got, right, so that's done that. We're back to 0 again. We've got a laser sight on our pistol now, which you press the U key. Yeah? The U key activates your laser sight. See, even at that distance, which is, I don't know, 8 meters, you can't see the laser dot. Should be a bright red dot on that door. So you can actually, without aiming, it's, if you're walking about with your pistol, you know where it's aiming. You know, you can just about guess it, but you should have like a bright red, almost white dot. Actually, you have, but it's too small at that distance. Should be a little bit larger. But Sergi might want to say, "Oh, hang on a minute, no, I think this is." Let me turn that off a minute. This is the better sight that I prefer to use, but I do like the other one. I do like the other one. Let me just can I swap that and right, let me just use it. I think that is the better one. Let me try it with the now, what is the difference? The difference is that is a ×3 holographic, and that is a ×3 holographic. And that's a bearing. I think I prefer that one, to be honest. Right. And that laser sight does look cool as fuck. So we're going to holster our weapon again. Why are we walking slowly? Why the hell are we walking slowly? See, with a gun, when you've got a gun strapped to your side, you can also strap a knife to your side as well. But with the multi-tool, you can only have the multi-tool there. You can't have a gun and a multi-tool or a knife and a multi-tool. So that's basically the difference. So we're going to put the gun in there, and then, oh god, we really need to get rid of that. I'll drop that in the bin. So this stuff we're going to put in the inventory in Everest, and actually let me just split these. Come on, split them. How long is this taking? Now this is CIT need to work on this. You can't be waiting around for 20, 30, 40, 50, 800 seconds for something to happen. I just want to split a stack of 4 med pens into 2 stacks of 2. And I can't believe it's taking this long. You know, moved it from my leg to my backpack. I know it's 2 different inventories, but crazy. We are actually in the middle, and it hasn't split them, so I guess I can split them now and for it to complete. Let's have a see. Splitting a stack into 2 equal parts takes, well, the last move took 50 seconds, 49.15 seconds. This, I'm guessing, is going to take around the same. Yeah. Too slow. It is way too slow. Can you imagine back a few weeks ago, when before the move all button was introduced? Can you imagine how long this would take if you're just moving one item at a time, like you had to? Jesus, doesn't bear thinking about. But I will say this. Right now there are problems that CIG are still working on and fixing, so for now we're willing to put up with this. But you can't be waiting around this amount of time for something to happen. So that's done it, and that took 76 seconds. That's a minute and 17 seconds. We just moved from our backpack to our legs, and that did it in 1.38 seconds, so that's fine. 1.38 seconds isn't, well, 100 times 1.38 seconds is too long, but right. So yeah, we're gonna put all this and we're gonna drop that, forget that. We're gonna get back in our pilot seat. It's all about getting sorted out and knowing what you want and how to achieve it and all that. So we are gonna open the star map once again, the whatever we want to call it. I'm gonna set route on Hurston, I hope. No, we're not gonna set route on Hurston. Right, okay, so come on. HDSF Rufus. Why am I targeting that? I don't know. I just want to get to Everest. Jesus. I really don't like that navigation. It's bollocks. It really is bollocks. We're not going to HDSF Rufus because it's a storage facility and we get shot at. So we're just going. We want to go to Hurston. That's all we want. But it's finicky and laborious and totally aggravating. You know, after you've done this for the 100th or 200th time, or even the 10th time, you're thinking, oh my fucking God. It's not even worth going anywhere because it's just too much time and trouble. Let me just check the stream. Stream's good. We're at 15 or 16, call it 1600 kbps, so it's a good stream. It's a megabyte a second down on what I used to stream at. I mean, every other game I play, I can stream at 2.5 megabytes a second. Megabytes, not megabits. Megabytes a second, and it's wonderful. You know, Grand Theft Auto, Days Gone, Hitman, all that. Mad Max, all you know, Mass Effect Andromeda, which I'm never playing again. All those are brilliant at 2.5 megs a second, but Star Citizen doesn't like it. Doesn't like that amount of bandwidth being used. So I've had to find a balance. And I find 1500 a second is good. Sometimes it's too much, and I have to lower it to like 1200, which then affects the quality of the stream, and you start to lose degradation in your image. Why the hell is this taking so goddamn long? I'm in Quantum. It's like I'm at cruising speed, not quantum speed. Oh man. Hang on, come back at lunchtime. I'll probably have got there by then. And somewhere in the world, it is lunchtime right now. 7 hours ahead, 8 hours ahead. That would be 8 hours ahead. I think it would be Japan. Would it? 8 hours ahead? I'd have to check. Oh, come on. What's going on here? I'm actually going to drop out of quantum here. If I can. It won't let me. Ugh. Where are we going and why? Why did it allow me to set a course to HGFS Rufus and then take me there slower than a snail would crawl through a salt silo? This is not funny. Oh man. Come on. Come on. Where's it taking me? Excuse me, the quantum marker's on the left there. It won't let me drop out of quantum. Wrong one, con. So it basically says I'm at Hurston, but I'm going away from it. I'm travelling away from it. So if I clear route, set route, won't let me set route. Well, I'm knackered, aren't I? Have we... I don't know where we're going. I really don't know where we're going. We can't drop out of quantum. We're heading for the sun. Not a good thing. So what I'm going to do... I know this is dangerous as fuck, but we're going to enter bed. We're going to try and log out and re-log back in. While we're in quantum. Dangerous as. I know it is. I know it is. There's nothing on the ship. It's all on my person, so... we're going to log out. No ship in quantum. You bastard. Fucking mint. So I'm trapped. I'm really fucking trapped in quantum. I'm trapped in quantum travel. I don't know where I'm going. Let me try just jumping in the seat again and cancelling that quantum travel. Nope. I'm open to ideas. Ejection is not an option, by the way. Let's get out of the seat again. Let's try... Oh, God. Let's try getting in bed. Enter bed. Let's try the good old-fashioned log out. Exit to menu, yes. That's got us out. I don't know what's going to happen now. It should because we're not too far away from Hurston. We're not. I hope we're not more than 2 million kilometres away. Cotton's there. We've got Bushy and Burren and. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try connecting to EU server and see where that brings me out. Fingers crossed. In fact, it must nearly be coffee time now. It's almost 6 a.m. We've been streaming, must be a couple of hours now, and I'm interested to see which shard this is. It should be. We were EU 220, was it? EU shard ID 220 last time. So just see if we can get logged in. We will get logged in, but we might have to reclaim the ship again. And I don't want it to be at Everest. Jesus fucking wept. Okay. So, it's not at Everest, it's at the last one we docked at, which is Olisar. And our Andromeda is at B10. So, it's there. So, if we run to the end of this corridor, I'm hoping that we can get down here. Oh God, no, we're at the wrong side. Right, so okay then, we'll do it the other way. We'll do it this way. Go through dumpers and oh, wrong way. It's quite a way away. Is our shit. However, just check that our helmet is on. It's fucking. Oh, I was gonna say it's fucking not. Where's our helmet? But it is now. And yeah, we need to get over to our ship. Why it put our ship so far away, I don't know. I really don't know. So we're going to jump off here. Right. Wait for it to settle down because it is finicky as. Come on, turn round. Jesus. Where's... Oh, there it is. And we have to go around. We go around the ring, not through it. Why? There's a rumoured solid wall between those rings. You can't fly a ship through it or anything. So there's our ship, a fucking mile off the... Oh Jesus, fucking wept because our engines were on. Should have turned our engines off before. I don't know if you go above a pad at that height, I think you're going to die when you fall. So I'm getting crime stat by suicide in a cot flying backwards at 1,000 kilometers an hour. Right, okay. Well, you know what to expect when you fire at cops. Oh. Right, so what we're going to try and do is land on our feet without breaking our legs, because this is notorious. See what I mean? See what I mean? Fucking brilliant. You see what I mean? No chance to heal, no chance fucking do anything. Right, so we're gonna... Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Bollocks. I mean real bollocks. It's okay, we're carrying all our stuff on us and then we fucking die like that. What, by, you know, it wasn't a great height. wasn't a great height. However, as things turn out, we've got a full set of armor, all our gear, what we've spent fucking days collecting, and then we're on the black screen of death. So I'm gonna have to. It won't progress from here. I'm gonna have to quit the stream and start over. So thanks for watching.